No more deaths from benefit cuts! No more deaths from benefit cuts! No more deaths from benefit cuts! No more deaths from benefit cuts!
So I'm going to ask Maggie now to say a few words and let us know exactly what's going on. Thank you, Maggie.
Okay, last year an estimated 50,000 job seekers and 6,200 sick people were sanctioned, had them overturned via reviews, reconsiderations or appeal. That's 56,000 cases where payments have been stopped for weeks or months only to be refunded later. Last year, August the 27th, due to public pressure and expensive 18-month wait for a Freedom of Information request, the government released figures showing the number of people who had died after their benefits had been stopped. Those documented that should have been between 2,500 to 10,500 people. Last October, a select committee hearing set out 26 recommendations for the sanction regime, and to date, not one has been implemented. Last year, the United Kingdom was the first country to be investigated by the UN Committee on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities over human rights breaches. The UN declared the UK's austerity policies in breach of international human rights obligations. The UN are seriously concerned by the state of inequality in the UK and emphasises problems with welfare reform, saying it was deeply concerned about the various changes to the entitlements to and cuts in social benefits, including the reduction of the household benefit cap, the 4-year freeze on certain benefits, the reduction in child tax credits. It added that these changes adversely affect women, children, persons with disabilities, low-income families and families with 2 children or more. This banner represents the tip of a massive iceberg. More claimants have died and more sick and disabled people are having their social security payments and their care services slashed, and there's a 40% cut to council budgets. Since I took over holding the list from Black Triangle for this in September, I've added another 14 names. That is 14 people who have died very shortly after being found fit for work or have committed suicide because they couldn't cope. We have Carl Foster Brown, Mark Cotton, Nicholas Barker, Charles Barden, Edward Jakes, Sheila Holt, Victor Cuff, Linda Wootton, Chris Maguire, Paul Turner, Stephen Smith, Jan Mandeville, Carol Brooker, David Bass, Michael McNicholas, Graham Shawcross, Peter Hodgson, Peter Anthony Limage, Cecilia Burns and Jacqueline Harris. I'm going to ask Jill to read the next couple of lines.
David Claxon, my brother, who died July. Sorry, David Claxon, my brother, who died July 2013, sanctioned for missing 2 meetings. David Omar. David Claxon, my brother, who died for missing 2 meetings. David Omar, Craig Monk, Nick Barker, John Walker, Julia Kelly, Malcolm Birch, Lee Robinson, Moira Drury, David Cope, Paul Donaghy, Nathan Hartwell, Mark Wood, Chris Smith, Sandra Moon,
Nick Barker, John Walker, Julia Kelly, Malcolm Bruges, Lee Robinson, Moira Drury. Moira Drury was 61. She had limited mobility, she had mini strokes and epilepsy and depression. And her daughter had said to tell you that the 7-month delay to her death by the DWP hastened her death. We had David Cope, Connor King, Nathan Hartwell, Mark Wood. Mark Wood starved to death. When he died, he was 5 stone, 8 pounds. Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Chris Smith, Sandra Moon, Larry Newman, Stephen Cawthra, and Paul. Stuart Holly, Julian Little, Connor Cribben, Elaine Christian, Peter Dirt, Trevor Darkman, Janet McCall. Christelle Pardo. Christelle Pardo was French, but she'd lived in this country since '97. She had her income support removed. She was pregnant and she jumped with her 5-month-old baby and killed all 3 of them. Nothing to say on that. Benjamin Del McDonald, Ian Hodge, Robert Barlow, David Evelyn Harris, Robert, I can't read, for me, thank you. Robert Barlow, Martin Rust, George Scala, Stephanie Bottrell, Gordon Lang, Stephen Hill, Anita Francis, Miss D.E., Trevor McGarvey, Mark Jacker, Luke Loy. I met his sister at a rally and she was standing there with 2 placards. One had a picture of Luke and the other was in black and white that said schizophrenic, benefits cut, debt, death. No one should be made to be standing there in a public rally holding banners of their loved ones. Dennis Jones, Leanne Chambers, Carl Payne, Karen Sherlock, Tim Slater. Tim Slater was blind and agoraphobic and he hanged himself shortly after he was found fit for work because his benefits were stopped and he couldn't cope. Ian Jordan, Alan Lane. Alan Lane was a wonderful musician. When his benefits were stopped, he also committed suicide. Elaine Love, Mark and Helen Mullins. Mark and Helen were in their 50s, an old couple who lived out of town, and the strain of keep going back and forwards to the food bank, they chose to die together. Chris Smith, Glenn Harris, Angela Smith, Michael O'Sullivan, Ruby Urbers, Francis McCormack, Peter Keller, Ian Caress, Michael Connolly, Richard Sanderson, Wayne Grew, Paul Williamson, Martin Hadfield, Chris Cann, John Walker, Sean Pinkleton, Kevin Bennett, Paul Reckie, Christopher Harkness, David Groves, and Brian McCardle. Every single one of those people were a brother, a sister, mum and dad, son or daughter. They won't be there anymore. And the families of these people have to live with that for the rest of their lives. The message to Theresa May is that from the moment we're conceived, we deserve a place to live that's safe. We deserve sufficient money to buy essentials for life, food, gas and electricity, and we all deserve to be treated with equality and dignity. No more cuts, no more deaths. Thank you.